I'm standing to be a candidate for the post of Director General here at the World Trade Organization. This is an organization that needs political momentum, which I believe is best provided by an elected politician with appropriate global experience. Having worked at a G7 level at the intersection between trade and development, between prosperity and security, I believe that I'm able to provide the skills and experience necessary to take this organization to the next level. We're all living in a time of unprecedented change, not least with the global pandemic of COVID-19. This will bring extra challenges to the WTO on top of the slowing trade that we saw before the pandemic and the institutional blockages which are in this organization at the present time. Because of the problems that we've inherited and because of the COVID pandemic, we simply cannot have business as usual in the global trading system. This is business unusual and a different approach is required. Change will not be an option, but we need to use that opportunity to provide a recommitment and a reset to the World Trade Organization. We need to accept that nowadays the rules-based system, which has been so valuable, is under threat, and I'm passionate about its defense. Why does it matter? It matters because the alternative is a free-for-all where the biggest players get what they want and the rest of us have to take what we get. And after all the progress that we've made with trade and development across the globe, we simply can't allow that to happen. In my years as Trade Secretary, I've seen just how much success can be achieved by businesses in trade and how much it can transform societies. From large to medium to small and even micro businesses, trade can empower individuals, communities and societies to produce real, meaningful and enduring progress. Getting more women involved in trade has always been a top priority of mine, which is why I was such a strong supporter of the She Trades initiative and why I signed the Declaration on Women's Economic Empowerment in Buenos Aires, because it's not just about economics. Getting more women in trade is also a very important social and developmental tool. I want to see the change begin at the top, here at the WTO, which is why I have pledged that if I become Director General, half of my top team will be women. I believe very strongly that trade is not an end in itself. Trade is the means by which we spread prosperity. That prosperity underpins social cohesion, and social cohesion helps provide social stability. In turn, that social stability provides political stability, and that's the bedrock of our collective security. It's a continuum that we cannot break without unwanted consequences. I believe that the WTO is a wonderful organization. It has immense technical skills, experience and knowledge, but it needs to have political direction. I believe that I can bring that with my experience and skill set. That is why I'm putting myself forward at the service of the WTO and all the people it serves.